Hello everyone, good night. Hope you're all doing well. Hi Panda. Yep, finally we got back to our regularly scheduled Sunday night stream. I'm finally not gone or at a tournament. Hi Liam. We're a little bit late on the start, but that's just because I was driving back from Collecticon Chicago, helping a friend out with his convention booth. Got back as soon as I can though to get on stream. Hi Diego. I'm gonna try and adjust the music just a little bit here. Let me know. Alright, let me know how the music is for you guys. If it's too loud, too soft. I kind of want to adjust it a little bit on my OBS. Hi Oasis. No, I kind of just wanted to play something silly tonight, to be honest. Hi Kyle. So yeah, we're playing Han Double Red. Why? Honestly, it's silly, I like it, and I kind of wanted to try it out. No, Oasis, not Akbar tonight. I wanted to, I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of time to prep and stuff, so I didn't want to do Akbar yet. I will do your deck, I promise. It's just not going to be tonight. Yeah, I've got a couple decks in the works, but I just wanted to have some fun with something a little bit sillier tonight. See if I can make it work. Oh yeah, we gotta have this Sky Speeder plus Biggs combo. That's like the goal of the deck. A couple other interesting things. I really like that you can play Bo-Katan in here for some draw power later in the game. Other than that, not too many fancy things. Chamsadula helps the deck a lot too. Especially if you use it after a wrecker. Oh, actually, does Stella not work in here? Hold on. Yep, see, I knew there was a reason I wasn't going to put her in. Hold on. Gotta take her out quick. Let's just up some numbers. That's fine. Oasis says it doesn't have to see my list, I just want to see more Akbar. No, I want to play your list. I like playing user-submitted lists. Kyle says, are you going to regional qualifier in Minnesota? Yes, I will be in Minnesota. Oasis, I think I've settled on Data Vault CAD for Richmond. That's an interesting list. I don't think I've seen that before. Liam says, need something to slow down space bombing run, maybe? I thought about it. It is a little light on space for sure. We have Wrecker and like a couple of things that could hit across, but I'm kind of hoping we out-tempo it. We also have like Aggression, Carabast, Force Throw, like a couple of things. Do we have enough Force units? I didn't even think about that. We have like no Force units, do we? Alright, hold on. Isn't Wrecker a ground unit? Wrecker is a ground unit, yeah. But it can do 5 damage to a space unit. Right? I'm not crazy? Oh, it's a ground unit. I am crazy. Okay, let's throw a couple removal pieces then. We'll throw some open fires in. Give that a shot. Ideally, we should be playing at a quick enough pace. And if it's a problem, we can always change it later. Kyle says I'll have to find you in Minnesota and say hi. For sure. I know at some point we were talking about making like a scheduled time for everyone to meet up at events. Maybe at the Minnesota one I'll start doing that. We were going to do it at Galactics for sure. But we could definitely do it in Minnesota. But yeah, Kyle, I'm actually pretty close to Minnesota, so I don't have it in there right now, Oasis, but I definitely could look to put it in. I was trying to go light on events. I do have Carabas and Open Fire in here, so I have like ways to do stuff. Oh, I don't expect any ramp, so let's put Cham down. You have the showcase list leader? Oh, that's super sick. Yep, Oasis, I did put the speeder combo in here. Let's see. I think we actually trade Salt into Ezra. I don't really want... Well, I guess the advantage isn't that big of a deal. Or we could just kill him with aggression. Actually, that's probably better. Deal 4 damage. And draw a card. Cal says, I think I work 8 to 6:15 both days. Meetup would be cool after or even during or something. Yeah, that would be super sick. Do we trade into that? Nah, I think we just take the base damage. Oh, I do have a Relentless Fire Spray here. What is the transport one? Just 1 health, doesn't really matter. Fire Spray's coming in for 8 next turn if they don't do something about it. We'll flip, that's fine. We're coming down with pretty good damage here. I like how this is going. Let's put the Cassian down. Voices said, I'm glad Carabas is working today. It would only pair me into this random Chewbacca red player. That's such a random problem to have. Like, how are you gonna be like, yeah, you can play, but only into this specific deck? I actually don't think we're using Han this turn, so we'll just attack with him. We're putting out pretty good damage here. She's a 4/6. We could wreck her here. That doesn't really do that much, though. I think we're just attacking. Cal says I got paired against Vader 1 green and Piet yellow. Vigilance milled them both into the Stone Age. What deck were you playing, Kyle? Ghost, okay. I think we just wreck her here. We don't need 3 K2s, that's for sure. Oh, this is got Sentinel. That's annoying. Boss Blue. Oh, Boss Blue's a spooky deck right now. Says that'd be interesting, sort of a gauntlet run. You start playing against weird off-meta decks like Chewy Red. Matches get progressively harder. Like a Pokemon League or something. That'd be pretty funny. I've got some good Leia with other colors. I'm making Leia yellow right now. Saw your deck from Denver and thought it was sick. I've played Leia red and Leia double green before. I've never played it blue or yellow. What like do you get for being yellow? That's like good. Ooh, another wrecker is nice. That is annoying. I'm gonna have to do this in a weird way. So we're gonna attack here. I'm gonna discard this and this. We're going to defeat an upgrade. We're going to take this off. And then we're going to deal 2 damage. So we can take the ghost out here. If they don't kill this, then we're going to Carabast. If they do kill this, that's fine. Then we just play Wrecker. Oh, they played a... Wait, is that the original ghost? Well, that's annoying. What do I want to do about that? I think actually we're going to Wrecker here. And take out Sabine and just hit on ground. At this point, space is lost. But we're threatening game on the ground. Let's see. What is it says? My only issue with Cat Green is losing to Boss Guide and Double Blue. Yeah, Control. Control's pretty hard with Cat Green. I mean, kinda Boss loses to Quinlan. Quinlan's the, like, spooky, scary deck right now, too. That's the rough part. Like, you kinda gotta be able to beat that. Projectiles is kinda dumb, but you can swing with 4 units in 1 action if they line up right. Ezra and Leia leader up Rebel Assault. Wait, which Ezra? Ezra and Leia. Is there a... Does Ezra give you extra attacks? Is there an Ezra I'm not thinking of? So Poe's gonna attack base. Should I defeat one of these or should I just not worry about it? Honestly, at this point, I'm just not gonna bother. Ezra can play off the top of the... Oh, so if you hit something that puts another attack in play with the Ezra. That's fair. You just have to be really lucky. Excuse me, you're dead. Wait, what? Oh, it's unless... Well, let's make that leave then. I didn't realize you could give her Sentinel while she's in rest even with their effect. Does she have another one? That'd be annoying. Alright, whatever. Wait, does this give a shield on attack? Oh. Wait. How did he get another... Oh, it does give a shield on attack. I don't know what all these Spectre cards do. That's funny. I'm dead then, right? Pretty sure. Jeez, I had like 80 ways to win that. I actually threw that really hard. That's funny. I didn't even have to use the full effect. I could have just taken the shield off this ghost, and then Hera would have lost Sentinel. Yeah, no, there's a billion ways to win that. Oh well, that's what we get by not fully paying attention. Boop, that's okay. The deck actually functioned pretty good there. We just need to play correctly. Connection lost. Oh, or wait. Am I playing Hera again? Alright, let's try and redeem ourselves really quick then. Mulligan. Much better. The sailing thing is actually pretty good in this. I'm gonna need the Cassian for a first turn play. Let's put Carabas and Relentless down. Since Yoida keeps pairing with the same person. Well, I can always switch over to Petrenki too if I'm having issues. It's also not giving me my speeder combo. A much more important thing than who I'm paired against. But yeah, we'll just switch over after this one. It's not a big deal. Hi Pastrami, hope you're having a good night. Mr. Jackpots, I'm more interested in this yellow Leia deck. What other units are like good that are rebels that are in it? I kind of want to put the tactical heavy bomber here. Biggs isn't doing much, is he? Oh, actually, I could have put Biggs on the heavy bomber. Even better now with streams. I appreciate it. Man, I need to attack first. We'll just hit base. Pretty sure he's trading Hera off there. Is it greedy to play the bomber instead of Poe? Probably, but that's fine. We'll go for the greed. They can't play a ghost for a couple turns, so we don't need two. God, I still need to break down the 5 Twin Sun deck still. So many cards. Liam, you made 5 decks for just one day? I didn't realize that. I thought you guys were gonna keep them together for a while. That's crazy. That's so much work. Oh, I got a free card draw. That's always nice. I'm about to wreck the shit out of this Kanan. Two days, but yep, like 421 cards all up. Were you able to do side events for day 2? I was not able to do side events because I was in the main event. I kind of ran out of time. I probably could have done like one event. I think I went to aggression here. That only leaves me with 2 resources though. Kind of don't want to lose my heavy bomber here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Deal 4 damage and draw a card. So Oasis, I probably would have had time if I really wanted to do like one side event on day 2, but we had to play both rounds, so like that was already a ways in, and they didn't start the main day 2 events till 10 o'clock either. So it was already like 12:30-ish by the time I was finished. So I probably could have stuck around and done like a game or 2. But I was also like exhausted from like 11 rounds of playing and stuff. So I just decided to go back to my hotel and relax a little bit. The deck's kind of doing what I wanted to do. That's good. a lot of pressure from some really efficient units. That's probably gonna kill Record, I assume. Since she got a shield from the ghost. Yeah. What are we doing here? That's the question. Kyle says, I saw you did really well at DBS Nats. Congrats. Yep, I got third. It was super sick. Honestly, like, it's gonna sound a little lame, but, like, it was kind of a dream come true. I want to play the Wrecker. What am I killing, though? I could kill Ezra? Or I could do 5 to the Ghost. It's actually probably better. I guess I could kill Ezra. If he has the other Ghost, this is going to get really awkward again. If he doesn't have the Ghost, I should be good. But yeah, I was super sick. I got to play in National, or in Worlds. I got a bunch of like really cool prizing and stuff. It was awesome. Oh, U-Wing reinforcement. Maybe we're good. No, there's the other Ghost. That stupid thing. Although I guess it's currently unupgraded. So unless they have some way to stop Wrecker, we can just hit them for game here. Oh, they could swing both into it. Oh no, she gives an experience. Okay. Well, the good news is I have ways to actually stop this from happening. So we've got a good shot here. Calcers, remember learning the game like 2 months later, the first time I won a local event after a victory, striking 3 opponents? Jeez. Let's see. We need to defeat this. Hera's gonna attack to give it a shield, which we can destroy with... Oh, it gives an experience? Ah, dang it, I thought it was a shield. That makes this harder. Can we still get through? I don't think so. Well, I think we can kill... No, this is just gonna give another shield. God, this is so annoying. This is such, like, Ghost Hera is so annoying once it gets up. Yeah. I can kill it here, but it's gonna cost me Han. Wait, what? Did I die? Did I do my math wrong? Alright, well, fair enough. Alright, let's try Petranki and see if we get other people. Kyle says that feeling when Hera isn't totally useless this game. It's kind of like a big combo, right? Where if you're playing like red and stuff, you can't really get through it because it's all damage effects. I feel like if I'm playing blue, you just roll through it, right? Because you just use removal pieces. No mulligan, we got half our combo. I don't think we'll need Fang Fighter for this. Link says, are you playing best of 3? No, on stream I usually don't play best of 3s, just because I like to get through more decks. Oh, I'm playing against Tarkin Town. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jeez, and we're drawing bad. This is not my night. Also, hello. Tarkin Town makes the combo harder? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we gotta make him burn it, though. He's gonna use Tarkin Town at some point, right? Oh, hey, look. 2 units we could have played last turn. We're gonna need those aggressions, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna keep them. Banish Tarkin Town and ECL to the Void? I don't think ECL is actually that bad. Well, I guess it's more of what cards exist right now. ECL can be pretty bad. And they got a Waylay. Alright, well this is going just about as bad as it possibly can. Kyle says they rotate out in here anyways. I think they should have banned Tarkin Town because there's too many like broke things you can do with it right now. Like, it's fine in a deck like this, but in leaders that ping, like decks with leaders that ping, it's too strong. You're gonna see, y'all are gonna get real sick of Tarkin Town in this format, I promise. Why not aggression the ship? We could do it this turn. I wanted to get a unit down, and we had enough. We had 5 resources, which was enough for 2 3s with our leader. We'll aggression it this turn. Yeah, so defeat 2 upgrades and deal 4 damage. So we'll defeat, and then where's this one? Oh, did he capture that at some point? We'll kill that. There we go. Kyle says, I'm sick of Quinlan Tarkin Town, I can tell you that much. You're gonna see a lot more of it. That's gonna be most of what you see for a while. Man, I have a lot of damage on my base. When did that happen? I think we took too much too early here. I was too greedy with the aggression, I think. Kat says I can't load in Carabas without playing one immediately. Yeah, people are, I guess we can claim. I don't think I have a way to actually stop this now. Oh, it didn't matter. Oh, because I got the +1 attack. Oh. Apparently we're doing a rematch. I didn't even realize that. I must have been stuck in best of 3s. Well, whatever. But yeah, expect a lot of really high tempo stuff out of this new format. Alright, we have turn 1 plays this time. We should actually be okay. I'm actually just gonna put Bo-Katan down, and then so we might just want to flat play this next turn. Actually use some of our stats rather than just taking all the damage right away. Cal says that's what I judge events instead of play. That is the safe thing, but I feel like it is a little less fun. I used to judge a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals and stuff, so I've done a decent amount of judging in the past. And it's always like, it's nice because you get stuff, right? But at the same time, like, it's just not quite the same as getting in there and playing. For those of you just getting into the stream, the current answer is no, I can't win with this deck, but we're gonna keep going. I think we just go to face. We're kind of winning the trade war, at least here. We're winning the race on base damage. Liam says, tried taking Blast on a Twin Sun in favor of a back to token heal 1 damage. Honestly made the game more fun. Yeah, I really don't like the idea of the Blast token. I feel like it's too much inevitability. Taking 1 damage every turn is a pretty big deal. Especially if you don't want to play 30 health bases. I feel like you kind of have to play like 30 health bases if you're going to play that. Which is just like less fun and less options. For those of you that don't know, when you play Twin Suns, you have more than just the initiative token to take. You also take, let's see, it's one that is draw a card, discard, and one that is deal 1 damage to all other players' bases. So, like, it makes the games go a lot faster. Because essentially everyone's taking 1 damage every turn. I think I don't care about this heavy bomber. Because we could play Fire Spray this turn, but I think it's better to just play Poe down again. Oh, we can defeat the upgrade then too. If he attacks here, I'm taking initiative so that I can defeat this Han right away. He has to claim. Krogan turn. Alright, so we're going to do the indirect. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We don't want to give him the draw. We'll get initiative, so we'll at least get this Han Solo off now. Oh, what the hell? What did he do 3 with? Oh, I forgot Tarkin Town. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, well that makes us a lot harder. I'm not used to Tarkin Town not being used on turn 6. That feels so weird. Alright, well let's do math here. So we could do 21. We need all 3 of these to land, essentially. Do we have a Cassian? We don't. I think we just go for it. Potion not defeat leader upgrades. That does enough already. Yeah, leader upgrade, like, that's like the biggest weakness of leader upgrades is a lot of red things can just discard them. Plan is draw a card, put a card on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I thought it was draw a discard. Okay. Kyle says, disagree, I love judging. I'm considering getting certs in more games to judge more. Magic is the obvious one, but it might be hard to get my foot in the door. Pokemon maybe, DBS maybe, Yu-Gi-Oh doubtful. Yu-Gi-Oh is the hardest one to judge, honestly. Yu-Gi-Oh's got a bunch of crazy rulings all over the place. But that's good though, Kyle. I love people like you. You provide an awesome service to people playing the game. I love people that judge. They're amazing. Six indirect. It's just gonna go on units that have already attacked. Unless they have something to clear Bo-Katan. Yeah, we won. Nice. I guess that means we have a game 3. This is why I normally don't like playing best of 3s, by the way. I'll have to switch it up when I get, after this game. I also don't have a side deck built, so that's the other reason. No, this is fine. We might be a little rough on units if I don't draw anything reasonable. What is this? Oh. So this is something to pilot? There's the Tarkin Town, that's fine. We're on 3, so we can play Saul. Actually, I really don't mind them burning their Tarkin Town this early when I'm playing Han, because Like, everything I have is Tarkin Townable. So we might as well get it out early. Hello everyone that is new to the stream that just logged in. We are playing a fun little silly deck tonight. Just kind of figured we'll relax and play something a bit different that I probably haven't seen before. We'll claim. I'm kind of hoping Aggression's gonna wreck house if they decide to pilot with this Han. Oh, really? They hit their flip too. That's really annoying. Let's see. We're going into 4. Probably just popping this open fire. I guess we could open fire and put Bo-Katan in for 1. She doesn't draw yet, though. That's a little annoying. Yeah, I won't want to deal with this red 3 anymore, though. I'm okay with that leaving. We'll claim. Well, there's the other Han Solo. So I think we're going to just aggression here. Man, I would love to give both of their things, but that's probably too greedy, right? I guess that's only 3 damage. You know what? We're going to super greed for this. We're going to see if we can get him to play a unit and then put Han Solo on it. Because then we can double aggression and kill both of his things. I mean, he's not going to play anything, right? So we can probably pass here and it's safe. I guess I won't be able to attack anyways. Let's play K2. Okay, this is fine. We'll claim initiative. He'll pilot. Yeah, there we go. Wait. Why did it stand up? I thought he could only Krogan turn when... Oh, for some reason I thought I could only do it when... Whatever, it's fine. He has no cards in hand. 3. 1, 2, 3. That is really annoying. I don't think we're getting a Crate Dragon this turn. They always have the Krogan turn, right? Well, we can defeat 2 upgrades and deal 4 damage. So we'll defeat, and kill this. Unfortunately, do we do it to the K2? I can't prevent them from drawing. I think I'm just going to do it to base this time. It gives them the draw, unfortunately, but I think that's okay. Kyle says that was dirty. Yeah, we'll see, though. It might have been too greedy. I can't deal with any of this. I'm dead. Yeah, that was the problem. We took 3 damage. We technically didn't have to. This guy has had Krogan turn on his Han every single turn 6. It's been very annoying. I think I have to claim here. I'm not sure what I even draw, though. Yeah, none of that helps. I think we need... How did he go from 0 cards? Oh, that's right, because this draws cards when it hits base. Yeah, that's game. Alright, let's think here. We need some tweaks. We need something else in space. That's the big thing. What can we get? Isn't the X-Wing? Yeah. Red 5 is pretty good. Sabine's Masterpiece just does 1 damage. It's probably not worth it. Wing leader's an interesting idea. Liam says Wild Rancor is fun. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's a, what, a 6 drop? Or a 5 drop? Where is it? Oh, that's right. We're in space right now. That's why. Let's try some of those. I do want to focus on space stuff, though. Where is the... Red Squadron's interesting. Fang Fighter's good. I like the Red 5. Red 3's not bad either. I think going from 6 resources to 9 resources is a bit awkward. Either fill a curve or just go full aggro. Yeah, I don't know. Crate Dragon's so good, though. We also just haven't played against any control decks where we would need it yet. So we are going with we're a little bit skewed right now on, like, what we're playing. Assault Trip's not a bad idea either. I wish we could play Droid Missile, but it just dies, unfortunately. Let's try some red 3s. That's not a bad idea either. 3 Wrecker's probably a bit much. I don't know how good tech is in this stack. We can lower that a little bit. Fleet Lieutenant, I actually don't think we have enough rebels in here. We have some, but not enough, I think. Corellian Freighter might not be bad with pigs. Meh. Was that a 5 drop? Just because it's a transport? I mean, it's okay. What does this look like? How many we have? 53? That's too many. We'll probably drop 1 Bo-Katan. Well, let's drop the Crate Dragons and see what that looks like. Let's try this. We could also add Mace Windu later, too. That's kind of another thing I was thinking about it. It's a Sentinel. I guess that's fair. We don't have a lot of Sentinels. Let's give this a shot first and see how it feels. Oh, hold on. I don't want best of 3. I want... It's kind of annoying that those are our 2 options. Oh. Ray Red, this will be interesting. Oh, sorry, I was muted. My bad, guys. Sorry, I'm still fighting this cough just a little bit. So I'm trying to mute while it happens. This game has been going quite well, though. This is a little more where I want the deck to be. I think he's just dead. Unless he has something fancy. U-Wing, but I don't think there's much he can get. Yeah, Hera doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're just gonna swing and swing again. They are dead. I know the other way that I would probably technically play this if I was like going into a tournament or something would be green, because there's a lot of really good green stuff. Okay, they're I'm just gonna quit out. They left. Can I leave? Can I leave? Wait, there we go. I was held hostage. Because Han Green has some really neat tricks with the new set stuff too. I think there's a green Poe where when you play him, you can immediately move him to space as a pilot, and then you get to play an X-Wing. And that basically bypasses the damage from Han. There is a couple cute things you get with being double red, though. The big one is aggression, which I actually think aggression's a really good spot right now. Probably better than it's ever been. It's always kind of been like a mid one that wasn't really used that much, but the whole defeat 2 upgrades thing is really good right now. No, this is fine. Han double yellow. Aggression for sure has never been better. Yeah, for sure. It's always kind of been the mid, like, one of the ones no one ever plays, honestly. But I actually really like it right now. Wow, Holler and Han? That is very brave, my friend. We're gonna try and kill that. Spark. What did he discard? Oh, he burned it with Han. Okay. Blue Leader, Fireball, and the X-23 Landspeeder have all been fun new additions to Boba 2 Yellow. Landspeeder's a vehicle, so you could put Chewie on it, catch some people off guard. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. That's annoying. Is he going to trade with my fighter there? Oh, no, he's not. I probably would have done that, my friend. We're going to get ourselves a hauler this turn. I guess I could have Carabasted that. That was probably more efficient than open firing. Hello, brand new hauler. I mean, I think that's fine, right? He burned a whole cunning. I guess he gets a bunch of damage out of it, too. That is a little more annoying than I would like. Fireball being a 4-3 ambush turn 1 locks down early space decks. Bleeders a 4-3 ambush or 6-5 ambush on the ground. X-23 is a 3-3 ambush on... That is all pretty good. Honestly, I think Boba 2 has a lot of potential. I think people really underestimate that deck. How says I rotate between Vigilance, Aggression, and Command. Do you mean for like the best one of the modal spells? Because they're all pretty good. I really don't like Command. That's like my least favorite one. I feel like it's just really narrow. He's kind of running out of cards to play here. Is he really going to Han flip this turn? Wow, that's crazy. I guess he just wants the damage, huh? That makes sense. Hey, I think we're dead. What is this? Oh, dang it, come back. We haven't been doing well. Well, we're playing a fun deck, too, to be fair. I do believe that is game, though. Five 1. I don't know about all that. We're definitely seeing the deck's a little inflexible. I think that's its biggest problem. I feel like we need to see like Wrecker and Poe on the certain times. Otherwise, we're just kind of getting outpaced a little bit. Also, I'm not going to lie, the Bo-Katan has been a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. I think it's because like you just can't get it till later in the game, and by then like bases are kind of dying once they hit over 15 anyways. It's been kind of an issue for us. I think I might have been a little bit too greedy with my construction of this deck. Play our speeder, it gets blown up by Tarkin Town. Yeah, that's fine. Liam says, I don't Tarkin Town would be better if it cost a resource. Or, like, you couldn't use it till, like, turn 3. I think that's, like, the best, like, balance for it is, like, just somehow, like, make it so you can't use it till you have 4 resources or something like that. Because the problem with it is the fact that it's always just used to kill things on turn 1 like that. No one ever saves Tarkin Town anymore, right? Unless you, like, literally can't use it. So it just makes it really, really obnoxious. Ooh, this black one is really ugly. Honestly, I've been wanting to look at Rey double blue again. Yeah, no, definitely aggression time. Boop. Boop. I think we're just killing the black one here. This is annoying, but I think it's just better to just get rid of this so our heavy bomber has space to go. I think the two big things we've learned is that this deck is just a little bit too inflexible. Also, that aggression's really good right now. Ray and Luke definitely glad DJ got shot out of the airlock. Yeah, any 6 flip really is. Like, you can actually flip on 6 and, like, live now. Just... I'm gonna clear this. I don't want it to just stick around. It's really annoying. There's another wrecker. I don't think we really need to remove experience at this point, though. Liam says, I was trying Yoda Colossus, but I hate having 3 cards in the hand to start. I don't think Yoda can necessarily play Colossus. I think that, it needs the cards. In order to play Colossus, you kind of need to be a leader that can, like, efficiently remove stuff already. We could put this on this. I think Wrecker's better, though. Might not be worth holding because of Jedi Lightsaber. Yeah. So here's the question: are we killing Poe? Are we hitting Poe or Rey? I think we hit Rey. That makes it so like it's an even trade if she wants to kill Han. Otherwise, we get initiative and Wrecker can take out Poe. Then we have another Wrecker right away. Aiden says, "How do you feel about the Leia deck now that Jango is gone?" Sadly, I don't think it's good, and it's going to be good in the coming meta. Leia as a deck is like very, very meta dependent. You need to be in a meta where... Oh, they claimed initiative right away. Okay. You need to, in order for Leia to function, you need to be in a meta where there's not very much removal, and there isn't a lot of board wipes. And we're about to go into a meta that's like really heavy on Quinlan, who's really good into Leia, plus like Cad Bane and like some of that other stuff. Also, she's not good into a lot of healing, which light side just got a lot better too, so she's probably not going to be very good in this coming meta, as much as I wish she was. Okay, that's fine. There's a Luke. I'm gonna put this in space. See if we can't dish some damage out. This thing's also really annoying for blue to get rid of. Pillage is rough, though. This is really annoying for blue to get rid of because a 4/6 stat line is really obnoxious for them. Aggression's good, though. See if we get pillaged again. Aiden says, that's unfortunate. I probably would still use it at locals. I'm sure it would surprise a yellow Bobo player with it. Oh, it's perfectly fine for locals. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it all of a sudden became horrible or anything. It's just, like, not meta favorable for, like, big events, I would say. Vanquish. Who the heck plays Vanquish? That's annoying. Force is so no takedown or fell the dragon. Yeah, that's the idea, unless they're playing Vanquish. We're gonna aggression. We're gonna deal 4 and draw a card. Sure, tech sounds good. Unfortunately, they have a lot more resources than we do, though. So their tech is a mighty bit better than ours. Levy or direct hit? I feel like I haven't seen too many people playing direct hit. Have you seen people playing direct hit, Levy? Are people actually starting to play that card? Because I could definitely see it. I just haven't seen it yet. I think I'm just going to claim here. Alright, so we're going to swing, defeat an upgrade, and I think deal 2 damage to tech. That sucks. We're going to have a discard 2 for that. Is that worth it? Am I muted again? Gosh darn it. Thank you, Kyle. I was saying that Levy that it's interesting, and I could definitely still see direct hit being boarded. It doesn't work in a Chewy, which is a little annoying, but... No, I was just muted. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. Little bit of jank in the stream tonight. Well, neither of these are particularly helpful, sadly. Which means I think we lose, right? Because they have 8, 10. Oh, I guess we're alive by 1 right now, technically. And they did swing with the wrong thing first. Claim. Oh, experience there. Never mind. Iden is still pretty cracked. Pilot 2. I think people are kind of catching on to that one. Shielding's really good. Aiden says, I feel like meta-wise control and aggro benefited a lot. You mean from the bannings? Is that what you mean, Aiden? Yeah, that makes sense. The big problem with control is you have to be able to beat Quinlan's discard, and that's kind of hard to do for control. So I think I want to relook at Palpatine Double Green. I think he could be really good in this format because he gets the additional draw power. Also, he's like always really good into other control decks. I'm not sure if he can beat Sabine. That's the thing I'm worried about. Let's keep this, and we'll not use our effect right away. See if we can get around some of this Tarkin Town shenanigans. Liam says, Iden is a great pilot. She's just susceptible to the same thing every other pilot is. And if you slam her onto a turn 1 ship, that ship dies or is bounced, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that, like, Cunning's so good right now. Is it just kind of soft counters all the pilot stuff? I'm fine. I'm actually super good with them using Tarkin Town here. Yeah, that's great actually for us. That means we could drop Poe and stuff later and not worry about it. Do we drop K2 or Red 3? I think we just drop K2. This turn is usually a Jedi. We'll see what happens. Aiden says, I main Quinlan Tarkin Town. It's hard for me to beat any control at base higher than 30 HP. I think it just comes down to luck. Aiden, do you play Pillage in your deck? I'm just curious. Dude, if they really go base and not kill K2, I guess that makes sense. Let's see. I think we're just playing Poe here. Was this trade into Fleet Lieutenant, I guess? This has been kind of a weird deck. Maybe there's an argument I should have played Poe first there. See if I could get him to play something to get more info. But I think that they discarded an Ahsoka. That's insane. So that means they probably have another one? Because, like, they should always play Ahsoka here, right? Let's say a Pillage. Liam says, turn 1 TIE Bomber, turn 2 Iden is a favorite in Gar. Shielded 4/7 with 3 indirect, but opponent always seems to have an answer. There's just a lot of answers to that. That's the thing. And, like, people started playing Bamboozle a lot, too. Bamboozle just is insane into all that stuff. What are we on, 5? Bamboozle's crazy, because it taps it down and it removes the upgrade. It's just so good for stuff like that. What do I want to do here? Honestly, I kind of just want to clear their board. Is that a waste? It's kind of crazy, but I kind of just want to trade this. Even though it's so much damage, that can't be right, can it? We could burn 2. I think we defeat an upgrade and deal 2 here. Even though it's kind of insane. It keeps them off of some of their annoying stuff. Part of me wants to go all 3 and then put a heavy bomber down. You know what? I'm gonna do it. This might be a mistake, but we're gonna go crazy here. We're gonna do something silly. So doing this play makes it so they can't just play Ki-Adi-Mundi. They gotta flip Quinlan. And then Ki-Adi-Mundi trades weird. Heavy Bomber comes down. Oh, well that's not what I expected at all. I mean, I guess we could see if they make the misplay. Oh, hold on. I wanted to flip that. Whatever. I mean, assuming there's Sabine's trading here, right? There's like no reason not to. No way they go base. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I actually think after this attack we claim, because I really want this trade. Although I guess they could just put all the damage here, so maybe that's a bad trade. Let's see. Aiden says, I try to run fast so I don't have pillage, just basic force throws. My deal is to have Anakin pilot on turn 1, force throws on 2. If not, I usually use Gorilla. Okay. I do say that when I run it, I tend to run more heavy discard stuff. Oh, actually, that we will claim, yeah. But I could definitely see that. I think that going forward, just like meta-wise, it might be actually better to play, going for the... Okay, so I'm actually going to swing this in the A-Wing. I know I'll lose my indirect damage, but by doing it this way, he can't play a, Ki-Adi-Mundi on me right away. Sorry. I think going forward, it might be more discard-centric from Quinlan, because the format's going to slow down a little bit, which allows you to be a little greedier. I have to do some more testing, though. Force throw. Goodbye, Carabas. Plo still kills Han. I guess that's true. In my head, it's always just like, get the Quinlan off of 3 units. Like, that's just always what you need to do. I'm actually gonna just have Han attack base. I'm pretty sure Quinlan's gonna... I guess I could play unit and ping it now, but that's fine. Let's see. Levy says, fire spray seems good into Quinlan at least. Yeah, they don't have a lot of good ways to get rid of it. I'll just claim. This is actually going very well. He was missing a lot of his strong units, to be fair. I think that's one of the reasons this is going so well. I'm actually going to send Han into the Quinlan. That way, because Rancor is just going to kill him when I play it anyways. This way, I'm assuming Quinlan goes to base. We can play the Rancor and it'll kill Quinlan. William says, I have Grogu and Anakin in my Anakin yellow, aiming for Force Throw on turn 2 as well. Grogu helps ping Tarkin Town decks. Yeah, that's fair. Chopper is one of my most important tools against control in that deck. That's interesting. They waylay me. That's annoying. Actually, no, that's great for me. Now Rancor just kills the leader. That's funny. Also, they had to ping their base to play the waylay, which is funny too. Quinlan does not have a good way to get rid of a 6/8, by the way. I'm just gonna do this. And once again, this time I'll actually go at base. They have to kill the Y-Wing or give us a draw. Trapper seems good in Quinlan. I might replace 5-0 first. Also, like, you just incidentally have a couple Spectres, too. So, like, you might even get the raid 1 off with him. In that case, he's, like, nuts. He's so good. If you can get the 2 attack, too, with the 1 cost unit. Wow, this guy is drawing absolute trash. We're kind of getting gifted this game, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why he discarded that Ahsoka. That's still so weird to me. Ooh, actually this Bo-Katan is probably gonna go hard. But it's so weird that he discarded that Ahsoka. This card is absolutely broken. Chopper is also good in Quinlan Mirror. Lower chance of them having a 1 cost on turn 1 to Tarkin Town it. I think that people are going to start adjusting to that, Liam. I imagine Quinlan's going to start playing a few more 1-drops because people are just going to start doing that. And that's going to kind of be the adjustment. Aiden says, I also just run Leia because she's really useful. Are you talking about the 2-drop Leia that taps something or untaps something, Aiden? Three Ahsoka, 2 Kira. Yeah, Ahsoka's broken. That card is actually just insane. Put all units down. I think we're just too far ahead now. There's not really much they can do anymore. Yep, GG. GG. Sane says, yeah, 2-drop left. Yeah, that card is pretty useful just in general, honestly. It's just kind of a good card. You don't feel that you're losing too much stats with it, because I know that's one of the big things that can be kind of mediocre with it, is the fact that like a 2/2 is just not very good right now. Pretty much everything I feel like has 3 health. Although I guess if you're playing into like the rebels and like Sabine and stuff, some of them are like 3/2s, so I guess it trades well into those. I just feel like the adjustment of all the cunning heroic decks switching and putting Bamboozle in was just such a good choice. I think this is okay. This is the piloting guy, right? Yeah. Colossus base is interesting. I wonder why he's playing Colossus with this. Kane says, I don't see a lot of Quinlan's running it, which makes me worried that maybe my deck isn't that good. I mean, it's hard to know without testing. I do think that, if you were playing a deck, like, before the bannings, and you haven't changed anything, then there definitely should be some tweaks you should do to your deck. Because the format's going to change a lot with these bannings. So you definitely should be adjusting your deck to account for that. Bamboozle definitely feels unintentionally powerful, a bug rather than a feature. And says, it feels stupid that I can play it for free. I know, right? And it feels crazy that you can, it feels crazy that it, like, gets rid of upgrades. Like, I didn't even realize that. Someone played it on me in the tournament. I'm like, oh, my thing's tapped. And they're like, oh, and your upgrade dies too. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I don't, wait, what? Ooh, Page Tico is kind of scary here. I think I need to get rid of that, honestly. Yeah, all upgrades, including like leader upgrades, and like it's just so good. Also, it's crazy. Some people were playing like 3 bamboozles in non-cunning decks because if you draw 2 of them, then you can use one to make the other one free, even if like, because making it free gets around the attribute tax. So like people were literally like using it in that way, which is crazy. Hayne says, ISB Commander, it's still useful in some scenarios, but I barely play it. Yeah, it's fair. Imagine being that much of a degenerate. I mean, it's a really cool idea. It's just kind of crazy that it functions like that. Hayne says, my main fear for Quinlan is that one card destroys your smuggling resources. Oh, the green 2-drop? The scanning officer? That is interesting. I didn't think about putting that back into the deck. With Han, like, losing DJ, I feel like people will play it less, but maybe that's not the case. Fell the dragon. When do you flip? You flip on 5. That's spooky. I don't have anything to do without that right now, unfortunately. This is going to be a big interceptors in a second, and I can't do a single thing about it. It's probably going to turn into a race. Liam says, sometimes seeing out of aspect cards in the deck upsets me. I'm not sure why. That's funny. It's being creative. Come on. It's like seeing Cad in a Yoda deck. Dude, the Yoda deck that was being played at the event was playing like 3 or 4 out of attribute cards, which is crazy. And he was winning. He got day 2 with that. Like, that's insane. Got day 2 playing like 4 or 5 out of aspect cards. Where's that going? Or is it just killing red 3? Oh no, it's coming down. It doesn't kill either of these. The good news is Wedge got put on some... Wedge isn't actually that big of a boost on his pilot. He's only plus 3 attack, so this isn't actually swinging for that much damage. Him says, at least the Yoda deck feels like it's coming out of You're My Only Hope or a Wild Endless Legions play with Sync 3 Lukes and Iden Blue. Just makes me immediately hostile. I need therapy. That's funny. I feel that's like, it's okay. Out of attribute cards can't hurt you. We're just gonna play a Wrecker and blow up this blue leader, I think. Red 3 can just sit there. He hasn't attacked. He's doing his best. He's trying his hardest. Oh, we could play Chab now if we wanted. I don't think we're going to, but we could. I also need therapy. I don't know why Piat ramps and plays Devastator so quickly. Honestly, going forward, Piat might go crazy. There's a decent chance that card is not okay. Do I trade this? Well, this always goes face. I think we actually just go face here. I don't think we bother trading. He's getting close to dead. Attack from any one of these 3 kills him. He has to kill all of them somehow. Which I don't think is possible. So yeah, if you're sick of Piat, you're gonna see a lot more of him because he just became competitively viable where he wasn't really before. I think the format's slow enough now where like Piat, Devastator, Overwhelming could actually just go insane. I believe you're dead, my friend. Yep. And says I've actually been testing Vader Pilot Yellow. That's kind of cool. That's another leader I really want to look into. I feel like Vader Pilot has a lot of untapped potential. The problem right now is like ping leaders are really good into him. It helps that like all the one cost pings from Django decks are gone, but it's still rough into like Quinlan, right? Because like, well, I guess they can't play zero costs, can they? So they can't really ping your stuff away as easy. I love stealing someone's unit turn 2 with Sanctuary Shuttle. That is pretty funny. This is another leader I'm really looking at, Gar. I feel like Gar could have his time now. There's a lot of things that come in shielded for no reason and stuff like that. They are quite good. And, like, they match up pretty well into Quinlan, too. Because you can play, like, blue-black draw cards in it. And it's something a lot of the other mid-range don't have, is, like, an actual decent draw package. So I want to tinker around a little bit with Gar. I'm not 100% sure if it's yellow, necessarily. It might be a different color now. I might want to try, like, Gar green out. Chronic pulling Shuttle ST on turn 2 can be real nice. Yeah, that is true. I've been a little disappointed by that Shuttle card. I thought it would be better. Aiden says I've never seen Gar green. So it would be built like the normal green control stuff. But the fact that you get access to like a bunch of nice shielded things is really good. Let's see, what are we doing here? No good to be dead on the K2 is annoying. I think we're just attacking and then we're using the heavy bomber. We could put Poe down too. Let's see what he does. Yeah, Aiden, it's just like normal blue, green, black stuff, but you get access to like some early units that are really, really strong. Ooh, actually putting this on there is really good. Ooh, I'm getting really coffee again. Liam says, the more you play it like standard blue-green villainy, the less you'd be playing Gar. Most luck fun I've had is actually Gar ECL with Friendwell legal authority shenanigans. That's interesting. I never thought about that. I've been wanting to make Fenral work for a really long time, and I've never managed to do it. That shot's annoying. So we get our draw then. We're gonna get out Poe. So we're gonna flip this. We're not in the best spot here. We have a little bit more damage. Well, that's for 6. We might be okay. The good news is Poe does one-shot Gar. If they have another, like a snapshot, no. We might be okay here. We have to leave Poe up. Asteroid Sanctuary, exhaust a unit. Give a shield. That's bad for you though, because we can do this now. Defeat an upgrade. Discard a card. We don't need to do 2 damage though. I'm really surprised they tapped the heavy bomber and not the Poe. Pretty sure tapping Poe was correct there. Like, Gar snapshot's annoying. But we can do this now and make them discard a card to empty their hand. So now Gar can do 4, but that's not enough. Yeah, see, so now we're good. I think I'm just gonna play the Wrecker. And I think we're good now. I don't think there's anything they would have that can do 5 from hand. Yep, that is game. Alright everyone, I'm gonna say one more game. I'm pretty tired. I had my, I helped my friend work the convention for like 9 hours today, and then I had a 2-hour drive back. So I'm gonna say last game on this. See if we can make it an even 6-6. And then good news is we should have more streams again now. I don't have any plans. I'm not going to be going anywhere this weekend. So we should have regularly scheduled streams again this week. If you're new, please like, subscribe. Please like the video. It really helps with the algorithm. I am getting my Patreon back up and running. Link is in the description if you're interested in supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. By the end of the week, I should have a Discord going as well, so we can all talk about decks, stuff like that. There'll be a place for people to talk to me directly as well. I think I might put that behind the Patreon. I haven't really decided yet, but the general Discord should be available to everybody. And yeah, it's just kind of a place where you can all brainstorm decks and kind of have fun. So yeah, look forward to that. Thank you, Aiden. I hope I win too. Ooh, Sabine Green. This will be interesting. Aggression's pretty nice. Nope, what happened? Oh, they didn't like their mulligan, I guess? Or their thing, I guess? No mulligan needed. Did my cards change? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. What are they doing over there? That's... No mulligan. You can do it, I believe in you. Alright. Heavy bomber's definitely bad. Carabast could be good at some point. I'm gonna put it down though. I actually think I'm gonna start with Bo-Katan. No, let's put red. Well, yeah, we'll put red 5 in space. It counters this nicely. Game says, imagine having to think this hard as a Sabine ECL player. Hey, hey, hey. Sabine players are real people too, okay? Biggs is actually nice here, just as a 3-4. Sure they are, but they know what to do already? Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. Ooh, red 5. That's not something I normally see in this deck. Also, it's annoyingly good against me. What the heck? I think we just put Cham down here. I mean, I'm not going to get the resource, but he's large. And he one-shots Sabine next turn. The only thing I'm really worried about here is like a Dark Saber. Anything else, we're probably fine. There's the girl. Dark Saber question mark? Oh, piloted Luke. That's kind of annoying. And a Rebel Assault. That's a lot of damage. Wait, why do you attack Cham? My guy, your fingers don't work. Oh, for the red 5? Okay, that makes sense then. It's actually really annoying. Yeah, that puts him way up on the race, actually. That was a pretty interesting play. They sacked the Sabine in order to take out my 5 attack guy. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna play a Poe. We'll see if they ECL Poe. ECL Poe next turn to just hard cast it and ECL Wrecker next turn. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do. K2 this turn. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Oh, is he ECLing it? Whoa, what the heck? That's not what I expected. $19. Oh, for the extra 2 damage. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, it's annoying, but I think I'm okay with it. Well, let's see. He's sitting probably 25, 27, 17. Yeah, I think that kills us. Honestly, they really earned this game, though. They made a lot of weird plays that really, like, worked out for them. We have to claim here and hope we draw, We did draw aggression. I don't think that's enough, but... It does that, but yeah, that's not enough still. Honestly, I give them props. They played that game actually very, very well. Alright, so it looks like we're ending on 5 and 7. I will see you all later this week. I hope you enjoyed this silly little deck that I played. Honestly, it actually didn't do that bad. 5-7's better than I expected. But yeah, hope you all have a nice night. Good night, everybody.